So here we are in the daily event on November the 6th, and my round 1 opponent is Skypesucks. Send him a good luck. And yes, we would like to play first. I am bringing in my apologies there, I was just contacted. So I'm bringing in /Cat Fever, and I've never actually seen Skypesucks before, so I have no idea what it is he's playing. I think this is a reasonable opener. So hopefully we have a good round here. I'm uncertain whether my opponent is on a slow connection here, or he is just very pensive about what he's going to do. So hopefully that lodestone lands. So once again, my opponent is either on a very bad connection or he's extremely pensive. There we go. Because at this pace he will time out. Oh, very nice. So my logic here is I don't really want to burn my Revoker just to get a 2 damage in here. I have no idea what he's playing, so I'd like to take a look before I use it. And although it's going to be painful, I am going to pay the 4 life to untap my mana vault, opening up the ability to have the extra mana. So we'll see what he does here. And I'm in no hurry to use my Null Rod, of course. Interesting. So this is a bit of a high-risk play because, of course, I have 4 golems on the board and he has red up on the table, so if he has lightning bolt or something like that, he can kill all my golems for the price of 1 spell, which could be a painful process for me, so I really have to hope here. I have no idea what this guy's playing. Goblin Welder. Interesting. So it's a good thing that I actually held that Revoker. Now that was a bit of a play error from me, because I should have attacked first before playing that, because he would have spared his welder. Now it puts him in a position where he's likely going to block because it's a dead card with the Revoker on there. So really have to hope here. And I am actually going to hold. Should I just go? He's playing Goblin Welder. Does he have lightning bolts in there? Difficult decision here. I have him under a substantial amount of pressure. I think I'm going to leave it. And hopefully I draw into something like a Wasteland or Ghost Quarter or Strip Mine, so I can take that Maze of Ith away, and that would seal it. That is not a card I like to see. Oh, Slash Panther. Can live with that. So traditionally Goblin Welder decks are very tough for just a base stacks deck to get around. But hopefully we can work this out. Just come up with another Welder. go. That's game one. So against Welder, I think I'm going to bring in a Triskelion. That will be pretty good against him. Not sure about Null Rod having a place in this matchup right now. Duplicants are probably pretty good here. And I'm going to take my precursors out. Actually, I think I'm going to take my Null Rods. Let's actually have a look at the Welder deck here. I think 29th Goat played a Welder deck. So let's take a quick look at his and see what the value of a Null Rod is. I don't know if this gentleman is running Metalworkers. If he is, Null Rod is great there. You know, I just... Oh dear, I think I might have lost my connection there. My apologies, I thought I lost my connection there. This is actually a pretty decent hand. Doesn't do a whole lot, but if he does not play a Welder turn 1, that puts us in a pretty good position because we can lock him out with a Chalice on that, and that's not a small thing. Problem is, if he has a big turn, we could be in some trouble. Oh, interesting. Ancient Grudges. Okay. That I am not crazy about. So, question is do I wait to put him on 2 on the Chalice instead of 1, knowing that if he has a green he can... No, I think we're going to set the Chalice at 1 here. If he wants to get me with an Ancient Grudge, then I'll live with it. The reason why I'm doing that is if I play a Sphere out now, maybe I should do that. Problem is you can come out with a Welder. And then next turn I put that out. He still can't cast a Grudge. And then I can set the set. I just think the Chalice has more value at 1 against him. Against my better judgment, I'm going with the Sphere here. So what my plan is looking ahead is if this guy plays a forest or can't think of the name of it now, but the green-white land, he still can't use his Ancient Grudge because he has to pay an additional mana for it. The following turn, I'm going to play a Strip Mine. I'm going to hit his green-white land. And inversely, if he comes out with a Welder, then I'll put the Revoker on it. If he doesn't do either of those things, then I'm going to come out with a Chalice next turn and set it at 1, and I'm going to kill his land. What I don't understand is how this guy's only a minute ahead of me here, because I feel like he's taking so much longer than me to make decisions. Or his connection's really bad. Well, there you go. Oh, that's good news. So my next line of play is I am going to use my strip mine, and I am going to target his ancient tomb. My hope is that he is mana shy, which is going to force him to start using his bazaar. That'll either work against him or against me. If I'm Bazaar of Baghdad, you get a good 2 or 3 goes at it, and then you're left with nothing in your hand. So hopefully that will work. He may also just be fishing me with his workshop, but we're going to take it. And hopefully we can buy some time until we draw into some better cards. But I'm relatively happy with the board state at the moment. I guess what we'll try and do here is we'll put the Revoker down. I mean, I do have to mildly worry about somewhere down the road maybe that Chalice dying and not calling Metalworker, but I think for now I am actually going to name Metalworker's actually 3 to get out. Yeah, we'll call Metalworker just in case. And we'll leave it at that and see how it goes. We'll start a beat down. Drawing into Crucible of Worlds would be really nice right about now. But instead we got an awful lot of land here, and painful ones to boot. So we really do need to start topping into some cards here. I am a little surprised he has not used his Bazaar the last 2 or 3 turns. Strip mine. Well, that's too bad, but we can live with that. So this is going from bad to worse. We're just topping a lot of land here. We're not really putting on enough pressure, so we're putting ourselves in an awkward position here. Ooh, that's terrible. So now we drew another land. So we are in for a long fight here. Unfortunately, we seem to be at the losing end of that right at the moment, but yeah, so his engine has started to go here, and we really need to top something. I think it's been 5 turns in a row we've got to land. So we'll just block that. And now, of course, he has a forest, so we're just not in a good place right now. We'll sit back on the Slash Panther in hopes that he doesn't do anything, but it's not likely. Yeah, so here goes the Goblin Welder. So now he's faced with the choice of using his other Ancient Grudge, killing my Slash Panther, or does he cast himself a Welder? And of course the Welder would be the better play here for sure. Yeah, this is a real shame because I think I had ample opportunity to put this game away. And fortunately I think I had 5 turns in a row just drawing land. That'll get you every time. So next turn he's going to sacrifice a Solemn for a Triskelion, or just puts me on a very short clock. Oh, another land. This is just abysmal. Oh my gosh. 4, We'll swing in. It's going to die to the Triskelion anyways next turn, so I may as well try and get 4 in, and who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and top deck another Slash Panther next turn, and he's gone all in to kill me. That would be okay. It's not too often you see a shop deck with this much mana sitting on the board, though. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's just ballsy. So he's going to sack that, I guess, which is an even better play than sacrificing a Solemn, because that will kill me. Yeah. So there we go. Blew that one. No, that's unfortunate. Maybe I will try some Razor Mains. I don't know how good they would be. However, I think they would deal with these null rods. Didn't do anything at all. I think this is pretty good. Oh, here we go. Let's hope we get ourselves a nice opener of 7 cards. So here we go, game 3. And that's a really bad opener. I don't think I can keep that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I have to keep this hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn 1 Ancient Tomb to Mana Vault into Lodestone Golem and just hope that it tides him over. And you know, I can draw into some lands. Otherwise, yeah, this could be over pretty quick. But that is the peril of playing shop sometimes. So here we are. It's almost like an all-in here. Let's hope it just slows him down enough to the point we kill him. Oh, that's just the worst thing we could possibly see. Absolute worst thing. Ouch. No, we will not trade there. Come on, top deck land. Oh, thank you. Just one time. We're playing quite a dangerous game here. But see, I gotta be careful. I've got a 4. If he hits another Slash Panther, that would be 8, and I would die the next turn. Do I want to gamble? I don't think so. Should have went for Lodestone there. So just can't gamble. Hopefully he gets hit with his crypt. No. We just can't afford to take any hits right now. With that mana crypt on the table, that may end up working our favor if we can get them to last another 2 or 3 turns here. Oh. So he's certainly doing well on his flips here. What I don't want to see is oh, there we go. Let's have a look at his hand. Don't understand the ley line of the voids there. Maybe he's got a helm line combo in there. Anyways, good game.